Hello, I'm Todd Cotta, and this is Alex, and this is Reviews It. Well, welcome back. We are here at the King's Gun Center and King's Gun Center TV as part of our Reviews It channel, and we have a very special edition today. The brand new firearm has just come out. It's called the Hellcat from Springfield Armory, and we're going to compare that against the SIG 365.
That's about as good as it's going to get in comparisons. These are both considered micro compacts, so to compare them to anything else would kind of be a disjustice. No.
Well, they're very similar to the Smith & Wesson Shield.
Yes.
A lot more different than the 42s because of their lengths and the way they're proportioned. But these two guns are head-to-head within 0.2 of an inch on every single measurement, and even 0.2 ounces difference in size. We're going to go over all those things in just a little bit with sizes and comparing them, getting them together, and later on we're going to shoot these guns and we're going to take a look at which ones we believe are the better gun. But first of all, let's talk about packaging.
Okay.
Packaging to me is very important because it depends on how you're going to carry that gun in the future and how you're going to store that gun. Normally, Springfield Armory comes with a really nice hard case.
Yeah.
All their XDs, all their XDMs and XDSs all come with really nice hard cases.
They're really nice, but they are kind of on the larger side.
They are.
To get into a safe, kind of a little difficult.
Well, SIG solved that one with the 365. A nice little hard-sided box that opens up, and it's lockable, so it's TSA compliant.
Yeah, I really enjoy their new cases. I think they're great, and they're even using them for the 238s.
Well, let's take a look at what Springfield did for this brand new Hellcat, a cardboard box with a soft case on the inside, and then it's got a little flip up right here on the front where you can get your extra mag, and a little lock for your trigger lock right there. So I think case absolutely goes to SIG Sauer.
For sure.
This is just a nice case, and I really wish Springfield would have, for the price point, come and put a nicer case, a good hard plastic case with that gun. Size. When you take a look at both of these two guns, check yours real quick. Just make sure. And you put them together. Look at that. When you put them up just like this, the Hellcat is just a hair taller than the SIG right here. When we take a look at the grips, they are spot on. I mean, they are the same right here. The trigger guard is larger on the Hellcat. So if you're wearing gloves or if you have bigger fingers, you have a much better easier time getting inside the trigger guard here.
I do say that the grip on the Hellcat does seem a little bit better. It just seems like it's a little bit larger. Like you're saying, right here.
Yeah.
They could have shrunk it down a little bit and gone with the flat face trigger, which they're offering now as a side accessory, just like how the Hellcat has a flat face trigger right there. But
yeah, the triggers, if you can see right here, are, move this out of the way. You have a curved trigger here and a flat face trigger here. This came with the original gun. They do have a flat face trigger option for these now.
Yes. It is through SIG. I believe it's at $49.99.
$49. So it's an aftermarket part?
Yep.
Okay, so this isn't part of where the gun comes from. Let's talk about models for these guns. On the SIG, there's 3 models available.
Yep.
There's the standard 365, the 365 SAS, and the 365 XL.
Yes.
So there's 3 models available. Basically, the standard is this gun right here.
The SAS has a ported slide, and it has a recessed sights, which everyone wants right now. The sights are down into the slide. It's really new, really neat looking. It's a different way of shooting, and I've heard good and bad on both sides. People are saying that it's nice, but it's harder to get used to it, and they're not getting the same groupings that they are with the standard sights. But it's pretty neat. It's meant to be snag free.
Yeah, well, I don't know how many pairs of jeans that I've ruined now because of this rear sight carrying in my pocket.
Yeah,
and that's just part of carrying. That's just what you do when you carry.
Yeah.
Now, This one, tell me what options this one comes with.
That one comes with two. It comes with the standard one that we're looking at right here, which is pretty darn nice. It has great sights on it. It has a bright front sight and a nice U-shaped back sight. The next sight that it has is the one that has a setup for an RMR, which is really nice. It has a removable base plate right here that you unscrew, put on an RMR, and you're good to go. The only thing is with the micro compact, I don't know how comfortable I am with that. I haven't gotten my hands on one. I think it would be pretty cool. In theory, it would be, but an RMR on a gun so small, I just don't know.
How do you carry a gun that's 1.25 inches higher than this in your pocket?
Exactly.
Or
exactly. I carry the 365 now in my pocket. I have a pocket holster for it, and to put an RMR on it, it almost kind of defeats the purpose. I could see putting an RMR on the SIG 365 XL, the larger one.
Yeah, or the Glock 19.
Yes.
It's a smaller gun, wider, but that one there can be holstered really easily.
Yes.
These guns are meant to be pocket guns, and to be putting a big hunk of metal on top of here isn't practical. But what is practical?
Exactly.
Guys want what guys want. They asked for it. Springfield delivered. Thank you, Springfield, for doing what people ask for, whether it's good or not.
I will say that was the one that we've been getting more requests for, so people definitely want that.
I want to take a look at something here. This is still a SA gun. So this is still from the SA factory in Croatia. So it's being imported that way. The SIG 365,
I believe it's New Hampshire,
is a New Hampshire gun. So this is American-made gun.
I wanted to say something real quick on the grips.
Okay.
I really appreciate that they went out of their way to make sure the grips on these are really nice. They feel really good on both of them. This one feels a little bit more, let's say, textured.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy both of them. I wouldn't see any reason in having to do any kind of stipple or aftermarket stipple work on these personally.
These actually do feel very similar. Compared to the Smith & Wesson 2.0s, those are like, take your corns off your feet. Really, really aggressive stippling on those. And it actually is hurting my shirts. It's getting my pockets all messed up because it's way too aggressive on the 2.0 Smith & Wessons. So great job, both guns, grips.
Yep.
Great job, both guns.
I like both of them have the front slide, to mount an optic or a laser.
Yep, both of them have rails. Yep. This one has a little longer rail because it has a little longer barrel, but both of them, the SIG and the Springfield, both have rail mounts for lasers or for
which is something that you won't get in the Glock 26, those are the 27, the quote-unquote baby Glocks, or even the 43 or the 42s. They don't have rails.
And I don't think the Shields do either, no.
So with the way they're making the lasers now, you can get a small laser or a laser-like combo mounted on there, and it still wouldn't be too cumbersome that you couldn't carry it in your pocket.
Definitely thinking ahead.
Yeah.
For these little guys.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, magazines. What comes in the box?
Okay. With the Hellcat, what you're getting an 11 rounder and a 13 rounder. 11 rounder is nice. This is basically, the 11 rounder is their standard. This is how just their very basic one will come. This is their extended, the 13. And I got to say, with the 13 in there, it feels fantastic. I mean, it just feels great. The 11, though, I'm pretty sure I'd roll it with the 11 in my pocket because it'd just be an easier pull.
Yep. Standard with the 6-hour P365 is 2 10-round mags. One of them has a triangle plate on the bottom. The other one has a flat plate on the bottom. So that's what they come in the box. Now, what is available aftermarket for this gun?
There's a 12 rounder and there's a 15 rounder. Now the 15 rounder is just I don't say ugly, but it's gaudy. It's gaudy. You're talking, it extends really far out and it doesn't really look, I mean, it's practical, it works, but it does not look well at all. I like the 12 rounder on it. I think that's a perfect fit. Unfortunately, that's not really for us Californians to have.
So let's take a look at this here real quick. 13 rounds in the Springfield
that's
stock.
11. That's 11.
11. This is the 13. Here's the 13 rounder for the Springfield stock, and it makes it feel just right. When you set it up against here, it is a little bit taller. It's a little bit taller than the SIG mag, but it's the width that makes it the big difference. and you get a true double stack with a thin-walled grip here that is solid, really solid. So out of the box, you're getting a micro gun with 13 rounds in it. Hey, Californians, I'm sorry. This is not a California gun, and neither is this a California gun. We do these guns for the national market, so please don't make any comments below about how communist state this is. We are working very hard to get those laws changed, and hopefully the Supreme Court will allow us to have these guns back in California again. But yeah, look at that 13. That is the cutest little 13-round mag I've ever seen in my life right there.
That's crazy that you got 13 in that.
Yeah, isn't it? It really, really is. It really is. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go to and give me the stats on the Springfield Armory Hellcat.
So, with the Springfield Armory Hellcat 3 Micro Compact 9mm, it is, again, in 9mm. The slide is billet machined. The sights are UDOT tritium. The grip is approximately 1 inch. The height is 4 inches with the flush mag and 4.5 inches with the extended mag. Weight is 18.3 ounces with the flush mag, 18.6 ounces with the extended mag. Barrel is a 3-inch hammer forged steel barrel. Frame is black polymer with an adaptive grip texture, really nice. Recoil system is a dual captive recoil spring with a full-length guide rod. And the magazines are an 11-rounder and a 13-rounder. Total length is 6 inches, and manufacturer's suggested retail price, $569.
Great. Now the SIG P365 is a 9mm semi-automatic. It is a polymer gun just like the rest. This is in the micro compact category. Stainless steel frame, nitron finish on the slide and on the frame. Slide material is stainless steel. Also, we have the striker fire on both guns. This is striker fire. Standard trigger, curved, but you can get the flat trigger for this one aftermarket. Barrel length is 3.1 versus a 3.0 on the other gun there. Overall length is 5.8 inches. Overall width is 1 inch exactly, so they're the same width. Height 4.3 inches and weight 17.8 ounces. So everything is just within, just almost exactly the same for both of these two guns.
Very close. It's clear that Springfield was going after the 365 market when they came up with the Hellcat, and they did a really good job. I think it looked...
Well, I think the best way to figure out these two guns is to get them out on the range real quick and
put some rounds through.
Yeah, see what we can do.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, first gun up, SIG P365. We're gonna do 10 rounds. Comparison between the two. This is the extended mag, not the flush. What we got now is the Springfield Hellcat. This is a 13 round mag. We'll be shooting at target 2. Let's see how we do.
All right, what do you think?
Okay, I like them both. I found the extra grip on this one was a little bit easier. I didn't have to readjust. With my 365, I felt almost after every shot I kind of had to readjust my grip. The sights are really nice on this. You have the luminescent front, and then you have the U-shaped back. So those are really great.
All right, here we go. This is the SIG P365, 10 rounds in the 10-round mag with the extended mag bottom. Let's see what it does. I'll be shooting at number 5. Nice. Tell you what, didn't have to re-grip it all that time. Trigger reset's a little far out on this one, a little further out. But pretty happy with my shots here at 5 yards, freestanding. Okay, the brand new Springfield Hellcat. So far, I'm very impressed with this gun. Now let's see how it shoots. I tell you, these new guns coming out are amazing, all of them. And these two are just a good example of what's happening in the industry right now. All right, here we go. First time ever shooting a Hellcat. Wow. This flat trigger is something else. Easy to see this bright neon front sight. Thank you for coming along the ride today.
Thank you for letting me shoot that. I am very psyched. Fantastic.
I love your knowledge of this gun because you were very, I hate to say obsessed, but you really wanted one of these 365s. And you're anxiously anticipating this one coming out once we found out about this one.
Yes.
And your knowledge base on these has been so wonderful, and I appreciate that. Wow.
This one I love still. That one does shoot great, and what I really love about Springfield is they listen to complaints that people have about other guns, and they apply it to their guns, and they do a fantastic job with it. So
I tell you, like I said earlier, the industry is getting better and better at listening to the needs of the buyers because it's getting tighter and tighter now. The margins, production, all that stuff. But I can't complain about these shots out of brand new guns. And very happy with what we did with these guns. Truly, at the end of the day, you need to go down to your gun stores, go down to your gun ranges, and hold one. See how it feels in your hand. They're going to sell millions of these guns. They're that good.
oh, yes.
They're that good. Both of them are that good.
Demand has just been outrageous for that Hellcat. We have people coming in and calling almost daily.
Yeah, in California. Please don't put California comments below. I won't even accept them. I know California sucks right now, but we're trying to make that better. But law enforcement are eligible to buy these in California for now.
Yes.
And then, so we have law enforcement breaking our doors down trying to get more of these, and they're just not available. This is the very first one we ever got in our store, and we got to stay on top of this thing. We have to stay on top of this thing. So at the end of the day, both of them, excellent guns. Both of them have unique features that only these guns can have. This one here, once again, comes with the MOS style cutout on the backside here. Don't know why you'd want to do that on a pocket gun, but that's okay. That one there comes with two different sizes now.
Yep.
A long and a short version, and one that has a ported slide.
Ported slide and recessed sights.
And recessed sights. Hey, thank you so very much for watching Reviews It in King's Gun Center TV. Thank you, Alex, for coming along for the ride today. And you guys have a great time. If you need more information, you can look below at our links to kingsguncenter.com or come on down to the store anytime and we can get you taken care of. Thank you for watching Reviews It.
Have a good day.